Always good to be back in familiar territory.
I think Hoodle senses something.
Isn't that Almadria's?
So this is where her ship drifted.
Then the one who wrote the letter is...
Alive, but badly wounded. I doubt many of the others have survived.
Let's survey the area.
Discourteous, aren't you?
I'm surrounded!
Shield!
Here goes!
Death blossom!
I can handle it!
Talon sword! I'm on a roll now!
Your form is captivating. I'm captivating? Your battle form, silly.
Freeze Lancer! We won that by a mile!
It's on!
Glacial Spear!
Stay calm. I shall provide assistance.
Light Spear! Lancer! These things really get on my nerves!
Negative gate! Strike! Flying freaks! Why can't they just sit still?
Sion, can you take care of them?
No sooner said than done!
Raising flame! Oh! Now I'm real mad!
This one's mine!
Talon hurricane! Wait! I'm on a roll now! I'll crush you! Lightning reflexes! Tenebrous claw!
Lady Fortune must truly be watching over me.
You guys want to rest here?
This is such a beautiful island.
Yet it's just as full of Zoobles as everywhere else on Dana.
The fact there appears suggests people must have come here in the past, though.
The reason they're gone is simple. The Renans put all of the Danans to work on the crown contest after they conquered the planet.
So there would have been nobody left to enjoy the view here after the Great Conquest. Once this whole thing is over, we'll have to all come back here together so we can appreciate it. Did I say something weird?
No, I was just impressed you came up with such a good idea for once. feels kinda surreal to make people happy with something I made.
Dohalim, care if I hang out for a while? Another fine day for journeying, huh?
Tell me, do you ever find yourself tiring of the vagabond existence?
It's better than being enslaved, that's for sure. I get to pick my own destination, for starters. You don't get those luxuries as a slave.
Shackle a man's feet, and you put a clamp on his heart as well.
Then there was the food. Gross slop that left you in a permanent state of hunger. Ugh, you wouldn't believe the things I ate to keep from starving. What about you? This must all sound pretty alien to someone who used to be a lord.
Is that a hint of interest in my past I detect?
I guess that's one way to put it.
Well, certainly starvation was never a concern I had to contend with. The day-to-day grind was largely taken care of for me. I even had help getting in and out of clothes. All that was required of me was standing still while looking solemn.
That's quite the downgrade you've made. It's a wonder you don't sound more bitter.
This might surprise you, but I actually don't find our current situation all that disagreeable. My own hardships paled in comparison to yours, granted. But life as a lord came laden with its own restrictions. Forgive me. Such complaints must sound like feeble extravagances to a Danon.
True, Renan opulence doesn't feature high on my sympathy list. Then again, yours isn't exactly a normal case.
I suppose it's not. Sometimes, I can't help but wonder how much easier life would have been without the trappings of nobility.
You really mean that?
Pay me no heed. Naught but the ramblings of a privileged eccentric. Whatever my past, it has led to my being here. That is all the reality I need concern myself with. I suppose we should call it a day. Shall we get moving?
Out of our
Anything in
way!
armor is all mine!
Reload!
They got me flanked! I'm on a roll now! Eat this!
I'll take out the legs with my shield.
Blazing flame!
Make it rain!
Awaken and wreak havoc!
This could be useful.
It's on! In a bind, take this! Talon Hurricane!
Inferno crossing! Glacial speed!
Inferno
Here's
punch!
evil!
Destiny
Eagle
and test!
punch!
Just
I shall
feel
feel
you
you
where you stand!
Going in.
I'm on it!
Do it!
Go mine!
Hurricane strike!
Talon
Leave the
Storm!
ensnaring to me.
Yeah! And the pummeling to me!
I've been doing really great lately.
There's something in the water.
Seriously? Is this a joke?
Raising flame!
Bring guard!
I'll grind you into dust! All good things!
We barely managed to turn that valve.
You don't need to sound surprised!
Perhaps I'll put more faith in you then.
Well, I certainly won't argue. Talon Hurricane!
Lunar correction! Going in!
Over so soon? Let's see what you've got.
Armor won't save you! Eat dirt! Down on the ground!
How about
Can't
this?
get out of...
Do you require a hand?
Hurricane Strike! Denied!
Are those arms even natural?
Flaming meteor! Your form is captivating. I'm captivating? Your battle form, silly.
Prepare to be sealed, though fleet of foot. Actually, perhaps found is more appropriate.
Less talking, more doing.
Lady Fortune must truly be watching over me.
Where are you going? Hurricane Lightning!
Eat this!
In the soil.
Blazing shattering!
Insects stay on the ground.
Attack time! Powerful attack! Got flyers!
I've got this! Let a marksman handle it!
Hurricane!
All yours!
Air pressure! Eagle assault!
A lord's power.
Former lord. I'm as regular as the next man. Our superiority was undeniable.
It feels invigorating to dominate a battle.
I was certain I saw you yawn.
Come now, I'm certainly not that relaxed. I won't forgive you!
This one's all mine! I sinned. They smite with I can't get out of this! I'm on it!
Annihilation!
Blazing flame!
Here, do it!
Down on the ground!
Pesky airborne scoundrels.
Sounds like a job for yours truly!
With precision like that, I'm glad you're not on the other side.
Likewise for you and that shield.
Best to stay in one another's good graces.
Storm! I'm just getting started!
Lady Fortune must truly be watching over me.
Get lost!
Right here! I got you!
You picked the wrong one!
We barely managed to turn that battle.
You don't need to sound surprised.
Perhaps I'll put more faith in you then.
Well, I certainly won't argue.
Hey, I'm pretty lucky. It's you.
Lord Dohalim?
I figured I'd find you here, Kelzalik.
You knew he'd be here?
The handwriting on the note was all too familiar to me.
Did you come all the way out here to mock me, or have you changed your mind about putting me to death?
What if I had?
You have no right. You who abandoned your lordly duties and chose to fraternize with embeddeds of all people! And for what? How could someone as powerful as yourself turn your back upon the crown contest?
Not this again.
I ran from this once, but I must face it now. The crown contest was never for me. I apologize for dragging you along, but I do not regret my choice in the slightest. Listen to me, Kelzalik. People change. They can change given time, and regardless of their race. I know you're a capable man. You could do so much for others if you were so inclined.
Me? Impossible. It's too late for me. Death. Death closes in on me wherever I go.
What?
That's Almatrius.
Is she alive too? It's death!
Has this thing become even more ruthless?
There's nothing more fearsome than a wounded beast.
Especially without its master.
Well, I'm not leaving it to its own devices.
This one's for you,
Lunar
Dad!
blast!
Talon Hurricane!
The flashing parts are weak points. There! One more! Radiant launch!
Fluidity of the movement.
Inspiration! Time for one more! Now you see what I can do!
Raging cascade!
Can't get out of this! Talon Hurricane!
Whirling struggle! By the power of water! First form! Here!
Shouldn't have messed with me!
Inspiration!
Do it!
Water accelerating! Strike!
Radiant light! Death Force Regeneration! Now I'm in the groove!
Mega ray!
I'll crush you! Lightning reflexes! Tenebrous claw!
I'll heal you!
Not my finest. I couldn't make it in time.
The water!
That's much better.
Magic is Thanks for the healing. Watch yourself, okay? Yeah.
You picked the
You
wrong
too.
fight.
The waters of creation.
Time for one.
Immortal goblet.
Denied.
Annihilation.
Tell
A chain of
Death Blossom.
Anything can bring you down.
The enemy's open.
Magic Shazam! In here!
Penumbra.
Taking
Roll now.
Magic Shazam! Cloud Hopper! In here! Healing Circle! More for the stockpile! Annihilation!
You're wide open. Talon Hurricane.
Feel!
I'm on a roll now.
Here, let me help!
Talon Hurricane. Take this. I'll eat dirt.
Here I go! Go! Watch them!
No dawn shall break
Lightning
this
orb!
night. I could do this all day.
A chain between
I'll
heaven and
smash
earth!
you.
A wailing beauty
Hurricane! Death, I'm just getting started.
Sleep now!
Leave the charges to me.
Eagle Ray. Talon Hurricane.
Just what the doctor ordered!
Watch this. Tempest.
Photon blast!
Talon Hurricane. Tempest.
Showtime!
Death Blossom.
What would I do without you? I owe you, Theon. Healing is what my arts do best.
I really know you are.
All mine can do is cause havoc and destruction.
Tempest. I lost my. It's
I never
showtime.
miss!
Elusive deity. I'll smash you. Rotating.
Here, let me help! Grenade! One at a time!
Take this.
Lunar blast!
It's time to finish this! Die! Consuming wildfire!
Here, let me help. This can't be happening.
Forgive me. This is my fault.
Imbue.
I can't do it.
Resuscitation.
I'll heal you all.
I'm just getting
Armor
armor won't save you.
Magic is out. It looks like you got this one. Healing circle.
I really owe you one.
I'm sorry to trouble you.
Lightning strike coming through.
Pierce through.
Burning strike.
Crumble.
Shiny
No
tornado.
further.
Dance in the wind. Not on my watch. Here, let me help.
Hurricane.
First aid. Raging storm.
Down on the ground. I'm on a roll now. Rotating pile driver. Shattering pieces. Attack time. All finishing burn.
A thrilling performance.
Now we're not Eagle ray. Death blossom. Catapult. Storm. Down on the ground.
Can you take it? I never miss. And stay down.
Shattering
Do it.
pieces. Sora, I'll stop your movement. And I'll stop your life. Armor won't save you. Catapult.
The waters of creation. The enemy is going all out.
Heal my weary.
Magic is out. Feel open. Get on in there with
Talon
me.
hurricane. Can't get out of this. Ignite.
Raging
Inspiration.
storm. A banana.
I can do this all.
Breeze Arch field.
That freaking does it.
Wind ash constant.
Resonate with the earth. Death socket. You shouldn't have messed with me.
Here
I
goes.
really owe you one.
Magic is out. Here.
Death block. Take this.
Glacial sphere.
Got
Here's
it.
a
Now we're
healing
hitting
arc.
pile driver.
Here's a healing arc.
I'll crush you! Lightning reflexes! Tenebrous claw!
Benediction light.
Armor won't save you!
First aid. Just what I needed. Glacial
I'll finish you here and now!
Freeze laser.
Like focus!
Lightning condemned. Thunderblade. Illuminating storm. Holy
You're
light.
wide open!
A chain between heaven and
Can't get out of this! The flame inside me yearns
That'll bring
to be
you
let
down.
free. Shine, brilliant light! What's this? Regeneration! Death block! Regenerate!
Get on
Blazing flame! I'm on a roll now! Anything in armor, if that freaking does it! This one's all mine!
In the soil.
Awaken and bring for one more! Masterful death! Eat dirt! Rending you apart! In a vine?
There you go. Not in your dreams.
Take
Glacial spear. Here's the
Resonate with the
Now
air! You see what I can do!
Blah, blah, blah.
Still
That's
out,
a
Mike.
laser. You get the gist.
Inspiration! The flame inside me yearns to be let free!
Being interrupted.
Denied! I'm sorry to be a bother.
We've all got enough.
Yes, ma'am. In a vine?
Deal. This one's more for the stockpile.
There you go.
This one's mine.
Shattering the pieces! Attack time! Now I'm in the groove! Time for one more!
One more. Outstanding form.
Inspiration! Down on the ground!
Air thrust.
A whirling
struggle.
I'll smash you!
Winds of
The
heaven.
flame inside me yearns to be let free!
Sealed.
Dust to dust!
Let's get you out of the way.
Through!
Lunar
What's
blast.
this?
One.
No thought to break this night!
Dance in the wind.
Penumbra! Talon hurricane! In a vine?
Healing circle.
Such unadulterated feeling.
That freaking does it!
Forgive me.
You picked the wrong fight!
More for the far enough. Lightning sparkling stars. I'll bring you back from that event.
Death blossom! I'll crush you! Lightning reflexes! Tenebrous claw!
I've healed myself.
Let me show you what my
I can carve through armor! Now I'm in the
Not on
groove!
my watch.
Negative gate!
Talon hurricane. Talon hurricane. Only live. One more time. Can't be happening.
Down on the ground! Sonic, you bitch! Like it doesn't! Hurricane! Take this! Talon Hurricane! Death Blossom! Anything in armor is all mine!
You picked the wrong
Enjoy the ground while you're down.
Armor won't save you!
I'm ready. Oh, sparkling
Talon
stars of light.
Hurricane!
Rain down
Inferno!
inferno.
Yes! Now I'm in the groove! Talon Storm! Walk my
Radiant
focus!
storm. Eat dirt.
Penumbra!
I never miss. Enemies immobilized.
Talon Hurricane! Begin!
There.
You require help.
Into the shadows.
No further!
By the power of light. Vanish without a do it.
Rupture! Kisara! All yours, Kisara!
There.
Would you come with us? We can take you someplace safe.
To where? Where could I possibly be safe from that?
What are you talking about? We already took care of the monster.
No! Death is immortal by its very nature. Even now it haunts me. It hounds me. The Silver Death curses me incessantly with its many faces, many voices. Don't follow me. Leave me be. Leave me alone. Ah!
What's happened to him?
Whatever it is, it seems we have read the situation wrong.
He spoke of a silver death. Do you think he could be referring to the people back in Vicente that he hollowed?
He did so at Almadria's urging. I'm sure that somewhere deep down, he felt guilt and remorse for what he did. It was easy to blame it all on Almadria while she was alive. But now that she's gone, he has no one left but himself to blame for his own misdeeds. He's alone with his guilt on this island.
But it sounds like he lacked the mental fortitude to endure it.
Makes sense. Sounds like just desserts to me.
Almadria's monsters had nothing to do with it then.
So he was a Renin, yet he regretted his part in the Danan's persecution. And now he's beyond help.
Should we really just wash our hands of him, though?
To be honest, it seems like he's punished himself far more than any punishment we could hope to mete out. Dohalim.
If I hadn't met all of you, No, even after that. If I hadn't accompanied you on this journey, it's entirely possible that might have been me.
But you did. You're here with us now. And you didn't stumble upon redemption, Dohalim. This is the path you chose for yourself.
Yes, I suppose it is.
I think Hoodle senses something.
Hey, I'm pretty lucky.
Oh-ho! Oh. Oh-ho-ho-ho-ho.
My word, this must be the work of Providence.
Proba what now?
It means destiny. I think it's a bit of an exaggeration, though.
There. Guess I misread the landing.
way!
Reflect on thy sins.
They smite me! Don't mind if I do! Radiant here! Water!
I can carve through armor. Execution. Now I'm in the groove.
Laser spear! Wind of
Yours are not the skills of just any warrior.
Save your compliments. We have to move.
Driven and talented.
Far enough. Talon hurricane. Burn it. Ready.
I call upon thee!
Together, that wasn't even a problem.
Hey, when did I get so popular?
Mega ray!
Talon hurricane. I'm on it. Inferno punch.
Whirling struggle!
We barely
Charge
managed to
that
turn that
engine
down.
and fade.
You don't need us just as well. I'm here to stop.
Lady Fortune must truly be watching over me.
Did we really just spend that much money?
Huh? Something smells nice. It's probably the accessory I picked up earlier. It uses materials that put off a pleasing aroma.
Ooh, that sounds lovely! I'm jealous.
Want to try it on? I'm sure it'll look great on you.
Really? I'd love to!
Thanks for waiting. Eat as much as you like.
Dohalim, care if I hang out for a while?
Unfortunately, we'll have to continue our conversation later. Once we finish eating, we should get going.